Honey,
Yes, sweetheart.
I'm curious. What is your favorite Debbie Reynolds movie?
What's the matter with Helen?
What?
What? What's the Matter with Helen's a 1971 film starring Shelley Winters and Debbie Reynolds as two women in the 1930s escaping the trauma of their sons killing a woman. When they get to Hollywood, Debbie Reynolds' character opens up a dance studio and she's trying to get all the little girls who are trying to be like Shirley Temple to come in. Debbie Reynolds' character catches the eye of Dennis Weaver's character, this big Texan man who has his daughter enrolled in the school.
If you're not familiar, Dennis Weaver was in Steven Spielberg's Duel.
Yes. Another awesome movie. Put
movie.
That on your list.
And that came out at the same time, so Dennis Weaver was very busy.
Yes.
Agnes Moorehead.
Yes,
Agnes Moorehead.
Who's iconic in every role that she's ever been in.
But
From Twilight Zone to Bewitched to Charlotte's Web. She's the goose.
Yes. So she has a small part in here. You'll recognize her voice and
instantly
you'll see her.
But while they're in Hollywood, they start getting these phone calls and other little things start happening that make Debbie Reynolds and Shelley Winters' characters not feel safe of where they are and starts causing paranoia for both of them. And one person, Helen, has a more negative reaction to what's going on than her friend. One thing that's amazing about What's the Matter with Helen is it's a B movie with an A budget.
This director was probably like, all right, I've made all these B movies. I'm going to go for the gold. I'm going for an Academy Award, but I still want to like put my thumbprint on it.
And you could tell. I mean, this is somebody who has fun. I mean, a little tongue in cheek, but it doesn't treat itself as tongue in cheek.
Yeah, the actors. I mean, Shelley Winter, Debbie Reynolds, they're acting in it.
Yeah, and they're good actors.
They're good. Like this is. I mean, again, this is in the vein of movies like Whatever Happened to Baby Jane.
Yeah. Where also you have two amazing actresses
come to and being this B movie. But, giving it their all.
And even though it's B, and so it has the campiness, it lingers with you.
Yeah,
And we won't give away the ending because you need to see it.
It's worth it.
But that ending, it's chilling.
It's up there with Psycho chilling, I would say. I mean, again, Psycho is a masterpiece.
Yes.
But this film, I mean, the ending it was trying to be there,
and it pushes you.
Close.
Like I hate it when movies push you to be closer to the thing that you really don't want to be close to. It's like The Shining did that with the little boy down the trike. This movie, you see the final thing going on, and you're like, ooh, and then just to be a jerk, they push you on just a little bit closer,
and you're like,
no, I don't want to be that close.
You're gonna end up looking away, but you don't want to look away.
And there's a song that's kind of like, I don't want to call it the theme, but it is kind of the theme of the movie. And we always understood it, at least I always did, as a 1950s song.
Yes.
Goody Goody.
Goody Goody.
Goody Goody. And I always thought that was 1950s.
But no.
It is a 1936 song. And
we learned something.
I've never knew it could be so creepy.
Well, it now is creepy. Is the creepy theme. I mean, first it was Mr. Sandman. That was creepy.
Mr. Sandman.
Thanks to Halloween is very creepy.
Okay, true.
But Goody Goody is now the creepiest, I think, of all songs.
Yes, of all innocent songs.
Of all innocent songs now in this movie, it just ruined it for us.
While you kind of know some things are going to happen, you see animals, you know they're not going to be living long.
Yeah, the cured animal,
the sadder their death.
The sadder the death. So that's kind of a spoiler. Yes.
That's as much spoiling as we're going to do
for this movie. But.
So any animal lovers out there, anticipate the animals are not going to do so well.
Sorry, but we won't spoil the rest of the movie for you.
No,
just that.
But that's just that's the one thing you kind of can predict. Like, yes. Oh, there's rabbits, not going to make it.
No.
But there's other things that happen in the movie that, I mean, even rewatching it with you, I kind of forgot did or didn't happen. So there's an interaction with two characters, and you don't really know one character's intention, and you're fearful for the other one. And you're fearful for both characters for different reasons.
Yeah.
And even, I'd kind of forgotten about what happened in the movie. And so this moment happens, and you don't know which way it's going to go. And that was really fun. So like, while you can't predict some things are going to happen, there are elements in here that you won't be able to guess. So you'll be like, well, I know they're really going to do this. You know, it does leave a little bit of mystery, and it doesn't seem so predictable. But it is fun because Shelley Winters has played a religious character in the past in Night of the Hunter, and it seems like that character, if she had, you know, continued her path, she would probably have been her character Helen.
Yes.
In this movie. So
Yes,
it's like the continuation of that character is now brought up.
But poor Shelley Winters, she got typecast for a little bit.
Yeah, as the crazed woman. So even like after this movie, she does Whoever Slew Auntie Roo, where once again, she's kind of the crazy matriarch kind of character.
But then there was Poseidon Adventure.
Yes, Poseidon Adventure came out the
Very
year after.
different role for her, yes.
Yeah, and she's, granted, they make comment about her being overweight, but she's a mature, capable woman who saves the day for like the rest of the survivors.
There you go.
Oh, spoiled that movie. Sorry.
There's another character.
Oh, that Hamilton Starr.
Played by an actor whose name I cannot pronounce. And
his first name is Michelle.
Michelle. I will not attempt his last name. Look it up on IMDb. I don't want to mess it up. We don't want to butcher it. So we're going to respect that. He rolls
over in his grave. What'd you call me?
So we don't want that. We don't want his ghost.
But his character, oh God, especially if he came out like this, his character is a mystery in this movie because he comes in and he says he's a dictation teacher, which at the time seems appropriate and everything like that. Yeah. Especially if you've seen Singing in the Rain and you know exactly what they taught. But his whole vibe is kind of like vampire-esque, and
it's
just
like
if
like I don't know, Alfred Hitchcock was a vampire.
Yes,
that's the vibe I got with little Pierre Lorre.
Yeah.
You'll see what I mean when you watch the movie.
Yeah, but he's just another character that adds to the paranoia, adds to your own paranoia because you're like, who is this guy?
He comes out of nowhere. He just shows up. It's like, hey,
I'm here to teach dictation. Apart from Shelley Winters is the star of the movie.
Yes.
He's this second most fascinating character to watch.
Yes. Again, everyone is fascinating in this movie.
Oh, they really are.
Yeah, I gotta say, this is a very good movie. It is a very good movie. And, thank you for introducing me to What's the Matter with Helen.
Gladly.
Now I know what's the matter with her.
She's underappreciated, that's why.
Very underappreciated. So I recommend, what would you say? Would you say this is a movie that people will enjoy? I
think so, especially if you're somebody who likes the creepy, who likes the suspense, but doesn't want, like me, I don't like gratuitous violence. I don't like excess violence just for the sake of excess and just for the sake of violence. So it's fun because it has that bit of suspense, that bit of little jolt, but it's not so in your face. And it does have a story that builds up and you don't know where it's quite going to go or how it's going to end. Yeah. And if you are a little bit spooky, thankfully the fake red blood kind of, I shouldn't say paints over the scariness, but it kind of does.
So we recommend What's the Matter with Helen.
Pop some popcorn, go on Amazon, buy it. It's on Blu-ray, not too expensive.
Yes. Good deal, worth it. Yeah, don't even rent it, just buy it. Yeah.
Disclaimer. Before you watch the movie, don't go looking at the trailer.
Do not watch the trailer. Mm-mm. It was known as the worst ad campaign when this movie came out because it gave away the entire movie.
And no, old films are really notorious for doing that anyways. They show you full scenes that kind of that would have been nice to have that as a mystery, but okay. But this one, they just every key point.
So they just go into this movie not knowing anything about it.
He was blessed because he didn't know anything.
I didn't know a single thing. A single thing.
So when certain moments happen, he was blissfully ignorant.
I'm just like that anyway.
There. We give What's the Matter with Helen 3.5 milkshakes out of 5.
If you like our content, please like and subscribe, and be sure to follow us on Facebook. Order up!